Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Max's Perspective Podcast. Nice to be here talking to you. I hope you're listening. I hope you're good. And today we are talking about news. The question is, how do I get my news? How do I get news? That is a great question. And this can be broken up into a few categories. So each way I get news is for a different reason. I'm very interested to hear how you get your news. But let's go through my way, and you can write in the comments how you get your news. So first of all, I don't have a TV and I don't listen to the radio. So I don't get news from TV or radio, and I don't read any physical newspapers. Even though I love newspapers, I don't actually read any. So all of that's out. So basically, yeah, just like you, it's probably just the internet. So let me tell you how I get my news. My number one source of news is the BBC app or website. It's a great app. First of all, I think it's actually won awards for being such a well-designed app. It's really easy to read and see and use. Wonderful app. And so this is how I just keep in touch with the world. I'm looking for global news. I have a little bit of, I have like quite a few friends and family in England. So I follow, British news is quite important to me. But mostly on the BBC app, I'm looking at international news and any big stories around the world. That's all, really. Plus, they have some very interesting articles, just unrelated. Could be about technology or psychology or travel or food or something. But mostly it's just to get big headlines around the world, politics, economics, business, or just big, interesting things, coronavirus, whatever. Okay, the next thing I look at is an app or website called News24, and this is a South African website, and I am South African, so sometimes I look at this just to keep in touch with what's happening back home. I only look at this about once a week and just make sure, the whole country's not on fire or something. It's just, I just check that every now and then. I can also check my sports that I love in South Africa, the teams I like. Yeah, and just if I look at that once every few days, then I just know that, nothing terrible has happened back home. All right, and then the third big website for news I look at is for Taiwan. So that would be taiwannews.com.tw, or I look at Taipei Times. And these two websites give lots of stories about Taiwan. So again, it's just to make sure everything's fine, just see if there's any big problems or any great, wonderful news. Usually it's bad news in any news website that you're looking for. But yeah, just to keep track of things. Okay, so those are three big ones. BBC for the world and England. News24 for South Africa, my home country. And taiwannews.com, I think .tw, or taipeitimes.com, maybe .tw for Taiwan news. Then the other way is just, if you go into your Google search, you get like a sort of news feed. That's quite useful. I use that a bit. Like you can change the settings and tell them what you want to see and what you don't want to see. And I actually, for some reason, I get a lot of Taiwan news in that. So that's quite good. Then obviously there's Facebook. So if there's something really big has happened or something with one of your friends or family, you will definitely see this on Facebook. So if there's a huge, one huge thing happens in the world at one time, it's going to go on Facebook or Instagram pretty quickly. So you'll know about it from there. Finally, I try to get news from people. Like I have students, I have coworkers, I have clients, I have friends, I have family, and I just ask everybody about news around their sort of I don't mean personal news, obviously that too, but I mean just what's happening in their hometown, what's happening in their country, what's their view on certain things. Yeah. So just talk to people. It's a great way to get ideas and news and opinions. And here's your question for today. What is the main reason that I look at the BBC News? Is it A, for British news, B, for global news, C, for British sports news, or D, to make sure that the Queen is okay? All right, good luck. All right, everyone, I hope that helps you. Have I missed something? I'm not too sure. Please let me know in the comments, how do you get your news? What interesting app or websites or channel or whatever have I missed? Or what should I be looking at? Please let me know, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.